My name is Anton. I work in Propeller is one of the largest advertising networks when it comes to entertainment display traffic. It was founded 7 years ago and has earned its reputation as a popular ad network. Since recently we have launched several native ad formats that perform really well, and we have been investing a lot of efforts into making native to be more noticeable on our ad network. As for me, I've been with Propeller for 3.5 years already. At different times of my career, I focused on finance and iGaming offers, on programmatic advertising. I work with affiliates. I focused on crypto and blockchain related offers. Currently, I'm responsible for business development. Well, I've been working with quite a few affiliates, and I think I can notice some skills or traces that successful affiliates have in common. Well, first of all, I think a certain mindset is vital for success in affiliate business. Self-discipline, ability to learn, being able to adapt to quickly changing conditions of the market, and I would especially mention resilience. That is the ability to overcome temporary challenges, to be able to overcome temporary losses. What else? Definitely affiliates should be good with numbers, because all digital advertising is about numbers. It goes without saying that a lot of specific skills and specific knowledge in various spheres are required. A little bit of design, a little bit of IT, a little bit of creativity, certain skills in terms of working with various tracking platforms, various advertising platforms are also a must. But these skills are learnable, and they come with an experience. So to sum up, my answer would be a good affiliate is somebody with a certain mindset and with a set of professional skills. There are a lot of mistakes that are being made in our business, I would say. Probably the most common mistake is to expect quick results. Success in affiliate marketing, like everywhere else, require a lot of efforts, a lot of patience. Well, probably the second common mistake is willingness to run offers, to follow the mainstream. On the one hand, it's a sort of indication that there is a lot of money in a particular vertical, on the one hand. But on the other hand, you have to be able to think out of the box and not just copy-paste others' campaigns. You have to add something from you. I'm sure that Mobidea is probably one of the best online resources for the community, because Mobidea shares a lot of knowledge. It shares a lot of tips and tricks. It shares a lot of insights. It shares a lot of different approaches, and definitely I've mentioned that a good affiliate should learn, should not be lazy to learn from others. And Mobidea is probably one of the best open resources to upgrade your skills, to learn something new. A lot of affiliates ask me questions: what is hot now? What kind of offers should I promote? Well, according to my observations, pretty much the same offers that performed well on pop traffic still perform well on pop traffic. The same offers that work on native, they still work on native. Traffic is always there. You just need to find the right approach for a particular offer. If somebody has success with this particular offer, with this particular targeting, with this particular geo, it doesn't mean that if you copy the strategy, you are going to succeed. So answering your question, what is hot? Well, I can speak for display traffic. So speaking about pop-unders, utilities, app installs, iGaming, Forex, finance, binary, dating, games, they've been working really well for lead generation, all kinds of sweepstakes. All these offers have been performing really well for years already. Speaking about native, I think I will talk more about this later. I can add some verticals as well, for example, Nutra, health, skin, mortgage, auto insurance, insurance in general. So there are various opportunities to work with. Yeah, we all remember the crypto hype of the last year, where a significant part of the world's population went crazy about crypto. Affiliate community wasn't an exemption. And we in Propeller, we also tested some offers, and you guys in Mobidea also have some great crypto offers. And I can say that some verticals do really well. For instance, take binary, take crypto, now it's called, because crypto rush gave a fresh impetus to this industry, and they're doing really well. On the other hand, I cannot say that blockchain or crypto revolutionized the whole industry. So basically, it's the successful offers are basically a variation of good old offers we are all familiar with. We ourselves, like Mobidea, find it very important to interact with the community. So we also have a blog that shares a lot of insights from the industry. Recently we launched a series of webinars to be able to interact with the community, to answer their questions in live mode. In our platform you can start with a quite moderate first deposit of $100. So every day, every week, hundreds of affiliates register and launch their first campaigns, and we are doing our best in order to help them to succeed. Speaking about myself personally, it's always a pleasure to see how somebody starts with a minimum deposit and ends up with a turnaround of $1 million in a year. This is the cases I can personally speak for, and it's always good to help people create their own destiny. Push notification started as a message pushed by applications, but now it's not only about applications. It's an efficient way of delivering a message, news related, in our case marketing related to the audience. So basically push notifications are a message that is sent to a user device, either Android phone, Windows or Mac. So we launched this ad format at the very beginning of this year, and now we have grown our database to 70 million users, which is quite impressive. I personally believe that this ad format has bright perspectives. There are two price models available, namely CPM and CPC. According to our observations, CPC tend to perform better because advertisers pay only for the clicks, so they're paying only for the relevant audience, for the users that have already expressed some interest in the product by clicking on the ad. Also, it offers more substantial volumes of money, of traffic. On the other hand, CPM can also be good when you want to deliver a massive message in a very short span of time. Well, there are issues with any advertising format, but speaking about push notifications, it's a very non-intrusive format because people voluntarily subscribe to these notifications, and usually they tend to subscribe to content that is relevant to their interest. Probably the most common issue is that people, mainly it's on publishing sites, when publishers send too many notifications to a user, so they overbombard the audience with these notifications. That's why, for example, we do not send notifications more frequently than one time in a day, in 24 hours. Well, first of all, they have to select the offer that converts well on native traffic or on push notifications in particular. Secondly, they have to think hard about creatives they are using, because creatives are vital for success of push notification campaign. We have three kinds of creatives to use, that is a text, an image and a banner. A combination of this can produce an amazing results. You have to be very attentive to your audience. You have to be very attentive to the market niche you are working on. Let's say the World Cup, for example. Sports events like this are amazing opportunity to utilize this kind of events. You take a relevant offer, for example, sports betting offer. You take a relevant country, say France, and for example, you say a message: France wins, vive la France, get a free bonus for, I don't know, just something like this. And people tend to react very quickly to something that is relevant to what's going on. Bitcoin going up, Bitcoin going down, it's a sale. And probably the last tip is to, well, it's basically the same tip as for any other traffic, kind of traffic, for any other kind of affiliate campaign. Monitor the performance of your campaigns. ROI is the king. A/B testing is still the best tool to make an affiliate campaign work. As I mentioned, we are going to become more of a native advertising network. I've been talking about push notifications, but aside from this, we have pure native ads. We have native interstitial ad formats, which also tend to perform amazingly. Speaking about organizational issues, we have become a truly international company. We have offices in 3 countries. We have a couple of people from a couple of dozens of different countries on our team. It's a great opportunity to work in such a multinational environment, and I think we are going to keep pushing, because we have to be, the industry evolves and we have to evolve as well.